Hello, hello, folks, and welcome once more to another episode of my stream. Hi there. So, yesterday, I had a little bit of fun. I had a lot of bit of fun, to be honest, running through Monster Hunter Rise with a few of my friends. Um, Honestly, I enjoy it a lot. Hi, Mandy, welcome to the stream. Uh, I enjoy that game very much, and I have always been trying to lean in the direction of being a bit more of a variety streamer. I say, having gone through Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, um, and Twilight Princess. Yeah, four Legend of Zelda randomizers. Um, I really like the randomizers. There are other games that I do have on my repertoire, and I am planning on working through those once I get the opportunity. Um, but then on top of that, I also realized that part of variety is, changing things up every now and then. So I guess yesterday was kind of my first foray into attempting that kind of random element, Monster Hunter randomized. I simultaneously applaud and fear the individual that gets that to work. I, ugh, I feel like that would be terrifyingly awful in all the right ways. But back to the matter at hand. We've been going through this Twilight Princess randomizer, and it is an all sanity randomizer, which means that everything is mixed up. The only thing that it didn't do is it didn't break the dungeon keys out of their respective dungeons. Something tells me a part of that is by design, and another part of that may just be because of the infancy of the randomizer. I actually got in touch with the community around that randomizer. Marvelous, marvelous group of people, by the way. Uh, Full applause and everything. They mentioned that this is actually a beta right now, and version 1.0 is on its way. So, looks like I'm a bit of a trailblazer, kind of. Well, no, I shouldn't really call myself a trailblazer so much as I'm an early adopter. Um, that's a good way of putting it. An early adopter. And I did that actually entirely by chance. So there's that. Where we last left off in the Twilight Princess randomizer, however, I was just about to dive into Lake Hylia Lantern Cave, followed immediately by the Lake Bed Temple. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because the Lantern Cave is 15 checks and Lake Bed Temple is 28. Those are both very check dense areas that I have yet to touch. And I don't really have an excuse as to why, other than, I don't know, I saw shiny green blips all over this map on the tracker that I have on my other screen. And, I don't know, I like green. In any case, let me pop over to our randomizer scene in question and get my game back up and running. You, and then I load from a file, go here, do this. Alright, I'll stop that. And here I am. Oh, right, I stopped in Laneru's cave. There's still one other check in here, but I can't do it yet. I think there's one other check. It requires the twin claw shot. That much I remember. In any case, on I go. Should probably change out of this before something with fire comes along and ganks me. There's one thing that I will say about Twilight Princess. It actually did... It feels, in a way, like it kind of took the kid gloves off in some of the difficulty aspects of the game. And, a large portion of that was really playing the numbers game and working with the numbers on it. Because you've got this, for instance, you've got the lantern that runs out of lantern oil relatively quickly, but it exists and it stays long enough to make it worth it, in my opinion. And then, as far as the numbers game goes, the damage that you take from sources of fire when you have the Zora armor on is enormous. I mean, comparatively, like, it doesn't insta-kill you, but it definitely hurts. Like, you notice it when you get hit by those fire attacks with the Zora tunic on. Whereas in Ocarina of Time, they were, 10 times more damage. Pardon me, I've got something in my throat. I apologize, folks. But, yeah, 10 times more damage when you have the Zora armor on. And, well, there's a fair few things in this game that use fire, including but not limited to the Bulblins that, have fire arrows. Oh yeah, there's also ice that gets used. I mean, there's also like the entire Frozen Mansion, for example. Like, that's all ice. But like in Ocarina of Time, they were really just palette swaps that allowed you to avoid environmental damage and environmental dangers, drowning and high heat, namely. Ow. Yellow choo-choo, go away. Excuse me. I'll take that, thank you. In the meantime, do I have, like, an open bottle? Zora's armor in this game is... Yeah, it is quite unique, and I appreciate it for that. I do have a red potion that I could just take and instead have the yellow chew jelly for my lantern. I might be being a little bit ridiculous with that, but then at the same time, like, I haven't really been hurting much for health all that much. And instead, I'd really like to have the lantern oil for emergencies. That said, I'm also running about a quart low on bombs. This is a potential problem. Unless there's a chest in here that actually has bombs in it, which would be funny. Do a speed run. I mean, I'm not necessarily averse to doing speedruns, but it's definitely also not something that I had on my plans. I absolutely applaud people that have put the time and dedication in to learn that stuff. Like, that is an amazing skill set. I'm always in awe. Be a man. Okay, now. That's a waste of a bomb, unfortunately. Also, there's a lot of you in here. If only you'd stay up there and actually be like a little source of light. Is that a Poe at the end of that hallway? That's a Poe at the end of the hallway, isn't it? Also, I have no idea which chest I got. Oh yeah, that's a Poe. No. Ow. Why are you so mean? Okay, oi now. To be fair, I know a lot of, I know a fair few, female speedrunners that are amazing at what they do. It's always a joy to see some, yeah. Brain, you were thinking of something there and you lost your track. And then bug limit any percent? Deleted link, yes. I am sorry, I am not allowing links via stream chat. But as far as I know, it shouldn't cause any issues. I certainly hope it doesn't wind up like getting you in trouble or anything, but ultimately I just want to make sure in case, unsavory types come along and Yeah. I kind of figured that it might be what you were going for. But yeah. It at least helps a little bit in the process of making sure people don't throw some unsavory links in my chat while I'm, you know, in the middle of things. Oh, yes, I've got their channels on my follow list, actually. Or rather, I follow them. That makes more sense, right? I haven't actually jumped in and watched for a bit, but I did notice that they're doing, I think the last time I saw them live, they were doing Twilight Princess Randomizer races. So, that was pretty cool to see. They might have been doing randomizer races, or it might have just been a full, just a speed run. But yeah, I will say, like, I absolutely enjoy watching speedrunners do what they do. I've got a few speedrunners on my list of followed channels. Like, I believe I've already mentioned before, Punchy and Ecdysis I watch. I've got Maxi Lobes on there too. Bug limit any percent speedrun. I couldn't guarantee that I would be going particularly fast. That's partially the reason I call these casual playthroughs. I think, I mean, I might be overthinking it ultimately, but if I were to start the process, I would imagine that I would want to be doing like research of like the routing and things like that. It would definitely be interesting to look into, and I know that I've looked at PB and bug limit 100%, 7 hours 22. As far as I understand, Twilight Princess is a longer speed run, isn't it? Typically, because I mean, like, we all know that. Well, I shouldn't say we all know. That's kind of presumptuous, but it's relatively well known. Oh wow, the world record's 5 hours. Yeah, that's another unfortunate element, is that I don't have I tend to have limited time to stream in the first place. So if I were to do speed games, they would have to be something that's under a few hours. Unless I find some way to really open up the time on my schedule. Always possible, really. But like, we know, for instance, that in Ocarina of Time, you can technically finish the game in 5 minutes with the wrong warp, which is funny, but ultimately, really? Like, there's getting a game done fast, and then there's, you know, cracking the game wide open and saying, well, I technically won. Not to say that that's not impressive in its own right. I actually love seeing, like, I love seeing how people find a way to crack a game wide open. And it just goes to show you that, just like any other program that's written, there are ways for you to find unexpected behavior. And even more so in video games, where, you know, sometimes in order to make something look nifty, you kind of have to skirt a corner and hope the polish keeps it held together. And again, that's not to criticize the job and the process, because at the end of the day, I'm sitting here on Twitch playing a game, you know, running through a simulated environment and doing flashy stuff. SS in 6 minutes. Skyward Sword. Okay, I was sitting there trying to think for a second, like, what is that one? Skyward Sword. You can beat Skyward Sword in 6 minutes, because you're basically copying a file. That's not like the back in time glitch, is it? Might be able to speed old Sega games. Now that you mention that, Mandy, you reminded me that I do watch Argic, who does a fair few Sonic runs. I haven't actually jumped on his channel in a long time either. But Argic is amazing. Argic is a very entertaining fellow. A cool glitch where Link will walk backwards. What does it, like, rotate the model? Interesting. Also, I have yet to find grass to summon Epona, and I'm kind of upset about that. As I'm doing the walk of shame back to Kakariko for more bombs. Brake sliding. Interesting. Well, at least I can get some money to pay for my bombs. I apologize for this walk of shame, folks. I really wish I had Epona right now. Or, for that matter, the crystal so I could warp. That'd be nice right about now. That's a Poe at the top of the hill and a bug next to the bridge. And I finally found horse grass, and it's, well, I can call her for the ride back, at least. Is Barnes gonna be open? It's nighttime. Hi, Epona. Also, where did I leave Epona before? Oh, right. I think she might have been in, like, North Hyrule? So I think I, like, left her by, oh, I don't even remember anymore. Right, that's how you do that. It's cool. Brake sliding. Is it a relative of, super slides? 30 for 90. Or just press B to walk away. Get 5 more of those. Where you hold forward, press L, pull up the item menu, hold slightly down and unpause. Keep that position on the analog stick. Hold L the whole time, just click on extended brake slide where you let go of L and brake sliding, gaining speed downhill. Oh god, he's open 24 hours a day? What does he sleep? No, I'm not going to ask that question. That's a dangerous question to ask of people making bombs. When do you sleep? Of course, if the person's bad at making bombs, their answer's probably going to be, what? So... pull up the item menu. Hold slightly down. It isn't as useful as Super Slide. Fair enough. I have no idea if I did that right. Although he was walking backwards, so there is that. Walk forward, then L, then pause. Okay. So walk forward, then L, then pause. Hold back. Walk forward, then L, then pause. Oop. I didn't do that right. Cooler and easier, huh? An Epona slide. Well, I should also be getting to checks as I go. I can also do some work looking them up at my own time as well, but I do appreciate the name drops. At least gives me something to look for. Dash, hold R, pause, right away, release R, unpause, mash A, and hold forward. Pause, right away, release R. Okay. Let's get to a place that's not going to have me covered in arrows. Okay, so... Woo! Okay, that was actually pretty funny. So you fling yourself forward after yeah, you fling Link's model forward after dismounting from Epona. I could see the utility in that. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. When he dashes, he holds the sword up. I didn't realize that before. Pull up the item menu, it's faster. Fair enough. Yeah. I just like the backflip dismount just because it looks flashy. Well, time to get back into that that cavern. See, the people that set up this tracker just numbered the chests. They didn't really say where they were. So I can't tell for a fact if I've gotten the first, or the second, or the 9th, or the 15th, or whatever it is. Chicken. Hi! Epona slide is. That was actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think if there was ever anything on my beginner speedrunner bucket list, it would be to learn how to consistently perform the Hess in Ocarina of Time. Not that I ever plan to be a full-blown speedrunner, as I've said before, but the Hess is just, like, that trick that I'd want to learn just because it's amusing. And for those that aren't in the know, HESS is an acronym, H-E-S-S, standing for Hyper-Extended Super Slide. And it basically makes you speed across the terrain in Ocarina of Time backwards with your shield out. Fall faster with that. Yeah, fair. But I figured I can also spend the time to fly over here. Wait, am I going the right direction? I don't think I'm going the right direction for the lantern cave. It's over here. Yeah, hyperextended super slide is hard. Like I said, that's like my speed trick bucket list. I'm gonna drop you there and you there. I'm gonna get bats out of one of these, aren't I? Yes, I am gonna get bats out of one of these. At least one of them. I might get bats out of the other one too when I walk in. Oh yeah, water bombs. How about that? So let's see, how many chests have I gone through at this point? I think this is my 3rd one. Oh look, more water bombs. I think they're giving me a sign, folks. Just imagine if I had, you know, bombed one of these instead, I could have continued without going through the walk of shame. FS, which is slower than both, but easier. Has the same speed as Super Slide, but you can turn, right? And I mean, I think part of the difficulty behind the Hess is that you have to keep the control stick at a specific intensity, right? Like if you deviate too much from that, it breaks the Hess. I may be misremembering that. Ow. No, I'm just gonna let you live. You're not worth the energy expenditure to kill right now. And I just can't kill you, so you're lucky. There's nothing there. That's a way down. This is a chest. I have a lantern following me. Ooh, dragonfly. I found the dragonfly, as a matter of fact. Oh, right. Is my bug tracker up to date? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is up to date. Got that. Third chest, fourth chest. Okay, I'm starting to see how this cave works. Slightly out of the controller's dead zone position. Yep, okay. Yep, that's what I'm remembering. Which, for my controller, might be a little bit of a pain in the neck, because I don't really know the dead zone of this controller. And there's also just the fact that, you know, there's the configurable dead zone, which is always a bit different. And in the case of my controller, it appears to be lol what? That's how brake sliding. Oh, that's how brake sliding works. So brake sliding is kind of related to a Hess. That's good to know. Oh god. Oh god, my everything. Are you done? What are the settings for the rando? I actually didn't change anything on the seed generation. So this is basically an all sanity. Like, this is, the bugs are randomized, the pose are randomized, the shops are randomized, everything is fair game, and I didn't really think about that when I did it, and the realization struck me as I was running. Yeah, yeah, I accidentally tortured myself. But I'm hoping that that's at least somewhat entertaining and amusing in the process. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope hope the night finds you well. Treasure. That's 100 rupees. I like that. This makes Link happy. This makes a happy Link. Jump down, jump down, jump down. Absolutely, I'm definitely having a better time now than I was early this morning. And hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a big treasure chest. Why is that a big treasure chest? Lantern chest. Oh, okay. Well, that's a 6th chest. Cool, 50 bucks. Yeah, my day today has been a bit wild, hence my later than usual start. But I'm making do with what I got. That's the way forward. Oh, hi, Tuck-Tight. And this would be the 7th chest. Hey, a puzzle. And a bloopy. Well, given the fact that they continually give me yellow chews in this cave, I'm not going to be super worried about... Ooh. Oh boy. May as well just bomb all these while I can. There was something behind that rock. That's the way forward. There's more Tektites here. Oh, there's light. Why is there light behind the rock? Ooh, big wallet. Wait a minute. Did that overwrite my wallet? I don't think it did. No, it didn't. What are the win requirements? I actually don't know for certain. This is honestly my first time through the randomizer, so I'm not really certain what the win requirements are. I think it's beat the game. Like, I think it's reach go mode and do the thing, but I could be wrong. And quite honestly, I also kind of do these to showcase, like, where the randomizer threw the curveballs in the process. Ooh, bad idea. So, even in the other randomizers that I've been doing, I've been kind of running through as much of the checks as I can, just to kind of show, hey, that's where this went. Okay, now, just to take a moment. That snipe was pretty good for having no screen luminosity whatsoever other than the red eye moving and, you know, not really being able to see where my arrow is aimed. Not to say that it's impossible. It's absolutely possible. Once you have a good enough feel for how the arrow flies. Bats! Oh, that's a lot of bats. Yeah, that's a lot of dead bats all at once. Sorry, bats. That's a purple rupee. That's 50 bucks for killing a bunch of bats. This is a big chest. Ooh. That's a bug. That's a mantis. And there's more slugs. Alright. That's a lot of slugs. Oh, that's a lot of slugs. Ow. Go ahead and stab then. You know, as much as it pains me to do this. Oops. I keep doing that thinking the item screen is under a start menu. It's not. It's under the D-pad. It's the one thing that keeps bugging me as I go through this, is I have that muscle memory to press start to go to my items. Oh look, another Poe. That I can't kill yet, because I can't turn into Doggo. And then of course he takes advantage of it by bouncing me off a rock. Oh, hey Tech-Tite. Look. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. I get it, you don't want me here. 11th chest. Possibly. Probably. Alright, alright, alright. Look, dude. Just leave me be. I'll get out of your hair soon, then I'll come back. The laughs always get to you? Yeah. Oh look, I found the Giant's Wallet, which I technically already had. I mean, the Poes are, in fact, ghosts. They do the scary thing pretty well. So, that I think I've gone through about 12 chests in this dungeon. Oh boy. Hi. Woohoo! Oh no. Oh god. Double wallet is pretty funny. Yeah. Especially considering the randomizer started me with the 1,000 rupee wallet, so... you know. I mean, at the very least you can say it is useful. Right, and that is the way forward. This is... ooh, that's a lot of yellow chew. I'll take that, thank you. Now my lantern's full. And there's a chest. You missed me. My bombs. Useful. We're almost done with this cave. Okay. I hear things in there I don't like. Oh god, bats. Bats everywhere. Hey, more bombs. Okay. And where are we going now? Oh, to our deaths if we're not careful. Really? Oh, God. Get up, get up, get up. Ow. Okay. Note to self, do not fuck around with this place. It will, in fact, hurt sometimes. I think I lost track of the chests that I was running through. Oh. I knew it was happening there. This is the heart piece chest. Cool, I got 20 bucks. Pretty sure I got every chest in here. I hope I did. Suppose I could always go through the VOD later and check. Alright, and with that done, time to go on an adventure. That requires these two items in particular. And the armor I'm wearing. Onwards I go. Oh yeah, Morpheal is a thing. God, I'm remembering that now. This is a really deep lake. Also, hey everybody, obligatory water temple. Just gonna go ahead and place that there. Boom. Oop. Yay, my favorite. I actually like the Ocarina of Time water temple at least. Is that gonna... Okay, that did work. Typically when I tell people that, they look at me like I've grown an extra head, by the way. How could you like that temple? Hey, it's better than the Great Bay Temple, let me tell you. The Great Bay Temple confuses the hell out of me. Oh yeah, shell blades. Those are... Oh, that's a beery. Ooh! Just try not to get hit by the beery. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Hey, purple shoes. And that's a treasure chest right off the bat. Come on. Also, get my tracker ready. Lobby left chest. I'm just gonna assume that's what that was. Oh boy. Yeah, it was, because this would be the lobby. Well, yeah, this would be the lobby rear chest. Poe soul. I'm not gonna have to kill a single Poe for the Poe souls. The Great Bay Temple is a little confusing. It's easier than the Water Temple in Lake Bed. I'm not really sure why it confuses the hell out of me. I think it may be slightly skewed by younger me. Good lord. Try not to swan dive and smack your head into the floor. When I was younger, I played Majora's Mask, and I mean, I still have a little bit of an anxiety issue, but it was even worse when I was a kid. And I think that kind of painted my perception of the dungeon, because, you know, you had that time limit always over your head, and no matter the fact that it was severely easy and you could slow time down, like, it still got to me. So when I got to, I think it was like night of the second day in that temple, because I kept going in circles and I couldn't time it properly for the life of me, I think that kind of got to me, and it's just kind of stuck ever since. Oop. Excuse me? Ah, closer to the divot. Hit it in the divot. And preferably fire it before the bomb goes off. That makes sense. Yeah. I've gotten better since, but, like, there's still that element of it in the back of my mind. It's just like, oh, not this place again. Like, I did a Majora's Mask randomizer, the VODs of which, by the way, are on my YouTube channel, which, if you'll give me just a second, I can test out one of my new commands. There you go. Yes, those are, that's where I keep my VODs, and I actually do have a VOD setup of Majora's Mask randomizer that I did. The most recent one that I did prior to this was a Wind Waker randomizer, and unfortunately I ran into some technical difficulties with it that ended with me, unfortunately, just finishing out the seed and moving on to this. But at the same time, I started doing this, and this is fun. Let's see, this is the Stalactite Room small chest, and it was something I can't really use, unfortunately, because I don't have the bomb back for it. Okay. Oh, hi. Rule of cool. Anytime you can make Link look like a badass, you do so. Considering the alternative is Wind Waker Link, where he gets thrown halfway across Hyrule and slams his face first into a couple of dungeons. Hi, Uku. Bye, Uku. I'll get you eventually. Central room, small chest. Actually, hold on. No, I need you, actually. Yeah, I can't make that from here. Should be able to from here, though. Cool, 20 bucks. I have no idea what check that actually was, mind you. Thunk. That was completely out of order. Oh, hey. I can use the claw shot to get over there, too. I can do this dungeon completely out of order. Splat. Oh god, piranhas. I forgot you existed. Have I 100%ed any of the Zelda games? Actually, I have not. There's always been at least one thing in just about every Zelda game I've played that I was just like, I don't feel like doing it. In Ocarina of Time, it was like the archery games, like the shooting galleries for Kid Link and Adult Link. They're just like, I get them, but there was just something about them that never really attracted me. In Wind Waker, it was absolutely the Battleship games. Like, the voice actor is hilarious for them. The voice lines for it are hilarious, and I love it, but I just could not bring myself to do it. Also, I have no idea why I'm going down here. There's nothing of value down here, is there? Nothing but those piranha. I'm gonna come right up in the middle of some of them and get tuned to hell. Well, thankfully I didn't get tuned to hell. Something that kind of compounds the frustration element of doing the archery minigames with the controller I have right now is that it's got some really jerky reactions. So I can't really do, like, fine adjustments on the fly, because if I go to quickly adjust, basically my reticule goes from, you know, staying here to, like, being in the next state over, and there's no in between. Like, it's just way too responsive. When there's a large area that I can cover and I can just, you know, close enough, it's useful, but the precision Uku. Okay. Hi, Uku. Didn't expect you to be there. Oh boy. I found Uku. Oh, there's another chest. There's an imposter. There's one imposter among us? Okay, I'll stop that before it becomes a thing. God, that scared me for a second. I thought something was sneaking up on me. It's just the door frame. Good lord. Okay. I could do the thing. Do I want to do the thing, or is that going way out of order? I feel like it's going way out of order, and I should be trying to find my order and continuing with it. Because there's that door. There's that Tektite. There's chest. Central room, small chest. I've got 2 keys. At the very least, I'm not in trouble of soft locking myself presently, I don't believe. Ah. Okay. So I can't go through here until the water's flowing, because that moves the water wheel. In the meantime, I come back this way, where there is no door. Okay. Interesting. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the claw shot in this dungeon typically. Like, claw shot's vanilla for this dungeon. Huh. Ah, heck with it. Skid. Oop. Hi, Uku. Mm-hmm. Ooh, dayfly. Uku turned into a bug. That's a long door. Now, I could do that. But I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, how was I supposed to do this organically? Suppose I shouldn't really worry overly much about that. It's just making sure I recognize, like, what the checks are. And making sure that I clear everything out. Stalactite room, chest. Do they just call all of these central room? They do. Ooh, chandelier heart piece. Central room, center spire chest. East water supply, claw shot. I feel like I did more in the central room than that. But, oh well. I'll figure out my checks eventually, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, eventually I'm gonna find the compass and that'll help me target everything. Randomizers, the one time where the compass is actually quite useful. It's like, oh yeah, remember that check you forgot? Well, you remember it now. Also, I need to find the one magical door that's going to lead me where I need to go. Oh look, I can actually go this way. Ah, God. Yeet. Take your mask back. Yeah, the claw shot is vanilla. So, yeah, I shouldn't have been able to do the claw shotting that I was doing in the central room. Which also explains the pacing or the setup of the checks. Because, like, I'm using a tracker that has a map attached to it, and you can click on segments of the map and it'll give you a list of checks that you can perform in the area. Oh, this is the eastern room. Is this considered the stalactite room? I don't see why it would be called. Oh no! The blue chew has been absorbed. Ugh. Darn purple chew. Oh wait, no, that's a stalactite. So maybe this is considered the east stalactite room. However, go on the other side. Oh. It. I'd hope if I did the thing. Hello. Okay. Ah. So that's how you do it. Okay. It's like, what is this thing in the way of my vision? Like, oh, it's a stalactite. Oh, it's a stalactite. I can break it. Gotta worry about me sometimes, but only sometimes. Rest of the time, I'm typically entertaining. Wow. There, now I never have to climb on that vine wall again. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bombable wall. I did it again. Gonna go ahead and bomb that rock for the lulz. Kaboom. Oh, there's plenty of you. Goody. No. Aha! Are those supposed to be badgers of some sort? Nah. Look at me continuing to go off the beaten Hi. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be able to fight you at all right now. Then again, I'm also not supposed to have the Master Sword right now. And I do. So, there's that. Hang on. I suppose I could theoretically backtrack. This game did a fair bit to try to break the gamer credo that gamers never look up. They did so by placing stalactites in this dungeon, so you have to look up. Hi. Bye. Oh, I actually like the gear work. Look at me, sitting here, yammering on about aesthetics. I have a game to play. That's a water wheel. This is a treasure chest. Found the map. By the way, thanks for the small hint. I appreciate that. That's a purple chew. I can't climb this. Also, there's a bunch of chews. Aesthetics do make the game. I mean, it's gotta look at least good for the style that it's going for. Like, it helps. Not only does it make the game visually appealing, sometimes it actually makes the game playable, depending on how you go about it. Ow. You know what? You can at least kill all of those. Where are you, Batbrain? 100% of the game? Yeah. I know a few people that have done it before. As a matter of fact, one of my friends from high school did 100% runs of plenty of games that we shared interest in. Am I missing something, or is this just not... Wait. I mean, I do have a key. Oh, that was also the East 2nd floor Southwest chest that I just got. So, like, there was... Is this the right... Yeah, this is the right way. Because this led to... this place. And this is a door. Right. That makes sense. Okay, so this is an outlet door. It's not an inlet door, technically. Green chew and blue and yellow chew together. Yes. Yep. I also... Underscores told me about that, and he also mentioned that they actually got it into the... I believe it was the HD version, but it still doesn't do anything. And I think, actually, technically you can get it because of the randomizer now, too. I may be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. I am by no means an expert on this randomizer, as may be kind of painfully obvious at this point. Well, from what I understand, originally there was supposed to be a magic meter in this game, so it made sense for Green Chew to exist. But then they kind of, you know, nixed the idea of the magic meter, and by extension, they made it so, you know, Green Chew didn't do anything. And again, this is more information that Underscores gave me at the time. I thought I at least recalled that there was talk about there being a magic meter, and I do remember, like, playing through the game expecting to get a magic meter for a while before I was like, well, they still haven't given me anything. This one was definitely a lot more technologically minded than it was magically minded. Which, I figure, I mean, that was pretty interesting in its own right. That's treasure chest. Makes sense. If this game had a magic meter, this link would be at the top of the... Yeah, I mean, wouldn't exactly have a lot to fear for, would he? Although, as I recall, the information I got was that the magic meter was originally going to be for Link's wolf transformation, as well as some fire arrow functionality that they were going to put in the game. But they never really got around to it, and they just kind of nixed it from the game. Honestly, I kind of like it in a way. It lends itself to the dark atmosphere of the game, in my opinion. That you don't have this extra power just at your fingertips, and quite honestly, the power that you get through this game comes at the result of being manipulated by dark forces. And I'm beginning to realize now why a lot of my tabletop characters wind up being very grim dark characters, because I lived through this era. Okay. Now I know there's a switch. It is up here. I have to jump and grab it. Come on. You can do this. Come on, Link, you got this. They could have done fire arrows without magic. This is true. I mean, technically, other games did fire arrows without magic. You just fire through a torch. And I think, yeah, I've never actually tested the theory that that would work. So, east second floor, I don't even know. Water supply small chest. Claw shot chest. East water supply claw shot chest, I got that. East second floor southeast chest. I mean, I would imagine that they're talking about this room that I'm going into. But I don't remember seeing a chest in the area. Woo. I've never tested, but my train of thought often gets thrown for a loop. I've never actually tested if you could fire through torches in this game and make fire arrows that way. I figure that might have put that function in. Whoa. I don't think I want to go through that way just yet, question mark? Whoa. So, wait, where's this? Wait a minute. Am I spacing something simple? Well, this is moving now. That'd be a southwestern direction. Southeast. Yeah, I have no idea if I've actually gotten that chest. I mean, again, once I get the compass, I can come back if I missed it. Unless that's the chest that has the compass. Which would be a bit of poetic irony. Ah, right. I don't think I've opened this yet. That's a fairy. I don't need fairies, but you know what? You do you, boo. Gamers never look up until they do. It's not really doing much for me, though. Ooh, don't hit me. Alright. Return me from whence I came. Till Zelda says you have to. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair point, well made. Jump. I will say I like the continuity of the dungeon design when you go between rooms and still has the broken out chunk of the wall and all that stuff. They did a lot to this game to illustrate that they could do some interesting aesthetic stuff with the game. And Hyrule Field being able to render at the size that it is pretty impressive, all things considered, for the console era that it came from. And yes, we now have flowing water. We have fixed the plumbing in this dungeon. There we go, now I can get to that chest in the central pillar. Thump. Oh! Ghost Cookie, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I hope the evening finds you well. That's Tektite about to land on my head. Hey, Mercy Heart. How about that? And Tektite land on my head. Tektites do not make a good hat. That is good to know. Alright, central room, center spire chest. Just got that check done. Uh, it's not my first run of the game itself, but it is my first run of the randomizer, and it's a doozy of a run. By complete accident, mind you. But, I'm making do with what I've done to myself. When I went to generate the seed for this randomizer, I didn't change any of the options. Yeah, no, I've played the game before. The game itself is, yeah. But, I didn't change any of the options for this randomizer, so everything was on. So I basically turned this into an all sanity run. So the bugs, the pose, the shops, everything is randomized. So I am making very liberal use of a tracker to make sure that I don't miss anything. Yeah, poser weird. Yeah, I am fairly certain that the default is logic. For the love of God, keep the logic on. Alright, you can't roll upstairs. It's a great way to give Link brain damage. Alright, need to figure out where I need to turn the thing now. Where's my water coming from? I just to make sure that the top goes in that direction. Hello. I found it. Oh god, the Tektites. Like, in every game, Tektites are a pain in the ass to get. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Duh. That said, the opposite direction of this door on this floor will give me what I need. And I have the ability to sequence break, in this dungeon at least, so I'm going to do it. Tektites. In all of Zelda, yep. Oh wait. That's interesting. Both of these buttons, both these switches were hookshot switches to make the water flow this direction. I am totally sequence breaking this dungeon. Unintentionally, mind you, but still happening. Okay, oh, it's this room. Oh, it's this room. Yay. That's a long time to say goodbye. Also, these are not moving. I can't make that jump. I cannot make that jump. No way. Oh. Well, there is that. I don't think it really does much for me, but it's there. Oh, it actually does get me to this pillar. That's good. It also gets me a couple of bat friends, and then I get to kill them. Well, that's not where you get that. Oh, it actually got me a checkout in North Hyrule. What is it called? Frozen Block Cave. Duh. Right, I know that place. I was there a while back. Realized I couldn't do anything and left immediately. This isn't where you get that. This isn't where I parked my car. Okay, so I can drop here. And that nets me a bird's eye view of the Grand Canyon. There's a hook shot point over there, claw shot point over there. Look, they called it the hook shot for like 15 some odd years, and then they decided, you know what, we're gonna be different this time. I'm still gonna call it the hook shot. Found the compass. Actually, kind of glad I found the compass because that means I can actually see if I've missed the. Oh no! Oh no! Spoiler alert! I missed things. Well, technically, this dungeon is meant to be a revisit places you've already been sort of dungeon, so I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Clang. Okay, but then the crux of the matter is... Oh, duh. That allows me to come over here. That's not a jump. That's a claw shot point. And then I can come over here. Nope, nope. Stop climbing down, Link. Climb leftward. Thank you. I was going to go through this door. Also, I should be checking out what I'm doing here. So, this is the west area. West lower small chest. Compass. Oh, wait, no, I didn't do compass chest. I just found the compass. Oh boy. You know, trying to keep up with this tracker is probably going to be a bit of a mind-bending experience. I'll take this. So, water supply chest. Oh. Right. I think I recall this part. Does that work? Probably not. They probably don't let you snipe with bomb arrows for a reason. Funk. Climb on. Weehaw. See, I was supposed to get the claw shot somewhere again, and I kind of didn't, technically. So, yeah, beating a mini, like, I haven't found the mini boss yet, so I'm kind of sitting here going, well, I'm going about this the wrong direction. Get over here. I took some combat training lessons from Scorpion. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a testament to Link's upper body strength. This is ridiculously difficult. This is just proof positive that Link is a superhuman. Monkey bars are one thing. Vines with no upper clearance are another. He is strength. Also, the Zelda in this game. She is beauty, she is grace, she will stab you in the face. I get the distinct impression. Yep. Get the distinct impression I shouldn't do this just yet. And away I fly. I mean, all levity aside, I was really interested in that. Like, as a kid, I was honestly really happy to see Zelda with a sword. It illustrated to me that, you know, she wasn't just some damsel in distress, and, like, she actually had agency. And I liked that about this game. Once again, it lends itself to the dark storyline, however, in accentuating the fact that there was little to nothing that she could do without jeopardizing the kingdom. So she had to surrender. But Zelda being a badass, I also like that they reference that in Hyrule Warriors. In the first Hyrule Warriors, they have her with the rapier, and boy is she fun to use. She gets some amazing abilities. Oh yeah, I should do the hookshot chest first. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like, Link to the Past Zelda didn't have a whole lot that she was doing, and she was your quintessential damsel in distress archetype. The one from the original Zelda, basically the same. Arrows! Cool. Don't spend them all in one place, kid. Ocarina of Time Zelda, and by extension Sheik. I don't think Ocarina of Time Zelda got a fair enough shake, in my opinion, because she does exemplify that she does have powers and abilities, even though they were kind of well, how do I want to word it? Like, she was definitely somewhat plot armory. Yeah, like, we don't really get a whole lot of time with Zelda as Zelda, because even after you get to the point where, you know, you get all the medallions and you go to see her and she gives you the light arrows, she gets fridged immediately. And it's like, okay, yeah, cool. And then after you beat Ganon, like, she tears the tower open, effectively, and gets you out of there before it crumbles to dust. Yeah, like, you know, I think that's really more a testament to the limitation of an N64 cartridge, because they already had 9 dungeons and several locations you had to go to throughout the game, not to mention, like, 2 copies of the world map for Adult and Kid Link. Like, they were doing a lot with the stuff they already had. Ow. That's one dead muscle. Give me that. You overgrown Metroid. That's a piece of art. Been finding a lot of those in this dungeon. That's a treasure chest. I want it. And now these are moving, right? Yes. I see you over there. Come here. Oh, you have a cool helmet. And now you're dead. I heard that. No sneak attack. That's the door I came from. This is the door I'm heading through. And chest. Kick. 20 bucks. Oh, God. I scared myself, folks. Okay, the choo-choo scared me. And I'll open that for the lulz. There's a chest over there and I want it. Can I get it? I might be able to get it, actually, come to think of it. I would thank you not to land on me. Choose or master the art of the ninja. What Zelda games have I played? I that's a big question, actually. Let's see here. I've done original Zelda. I've done Zelda 2. Now, bear in mind, this is played, not completed. Um, original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, just to keep those two thematically linked together, because they are the same game, roughly. Um, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. Honestly, at this point, it might be a smaller list to say which ones I haven't played, and that would be Spirit Tracks. As far as I recall, basically all the other ones I've played. Including Phantom Hourglass. Whew. Don't pinch me. Okay. Well, got that chest. Yes, I have played Minish Cap and the Oracles. As a matter of fact, Oracles of Seasons and Oracle of Ages are two of my favorite games. Just because of the different attitude of the game. Oop, I'm not gonna meet. Nah, I'm not gonna get that. Like, I was actually a kid in the middle of, like, the Super Nintendo era Legend of Zelda games, so that's part of the reason why I wound up, playing those. I had them, and my parents also played through those games, so my childhood was watching them play it, and then eventually gathering up the courage to do it myself. And then from there, growing up through the ages, there was, the craze for handheld stuff, and so I wound up getting a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color SP, or not SP, the Game Boy Color, like, smaller version, Game Boy Advance, Advance SP, all that stuff. I went through all of them. Interesting. Oh, bad idea. Thought I'd be able to make that jump. Okay, so I'm up here on the second floor now. And the water flow is returned to both sides, so at this point the whole dungeon's basically open to me. Yeah, and that's going to raise the water level again. Because that's what it do. Hi, Tektite, bye, Tektite. I was in the middle of hydrating, you brigand. So I can spin it to the east, and I can spin it to the west. Or I can turn off the water flow outside entirely and just spin the staircase this way. Hi. Wait a minute. Do I have to spin the staircase to get out of this section? I hope not. Not that it's actually difficult to handle. Okay, good. I can just come this way and run down. Because I kind of want to go to the lower level of the eastern side and figure out what I can do over there. Help if I can find a way to do it. So yeah, as you can see, I am very much not a speedrunner, because I do not remember the routing of this dungeon at all. Like, tricks are one thing when it comes to a speedrun. The other thing that factors into this whole situation is, well, you know, actually knowing where you're going. That is very much not on my list. Hey, I remembered not to go into the start menu this time. Oh, right, this place. Okay, so I've dropped those. Oh. Interesting. Get the feeling this is going to be fun. Alright, so here I am in this area. And there's chest. This is the compass chest, isn't it? Or is it? Puzzle. Ba-bump, ba-bump. Doki doki, doki doki. More chews. This is the mini-boss. This is where I was supposed to get the claw shot. I found it. Oops. Oh, this is the... Wait a minute. Then how... Hmm? This is the way out of this area, I guess? Wait a minute. I've been bamboozled. I have in fact been run amok. What did I do? God, my sequence broke so hard! I have broken this dungeon over my knee, and by extension, I've broken my own brain. Oh, this is what happens when you get rid of linearity in a dungeon. Oh boy. Gotta worry about me sometimes, folks. I get into trouble. Oh, there's this door for starters. It's a very interesting visual. I try. Okay, so that's a locked door. I do have a key, I know. Oi. Back off. Okay. I have to find a key eventually. Because there's at least one more locked door. Alright. Woo! Give me that. No, you don't. Oh, God. Bad day, bad day, bad day. That was also a bad idea, but actually probably also a good idea. Maybe. Maybe? Alright. Try and push me now. Okay. So I'm here. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. Does this lead to anything? Oh, it leads to a treasure chest. How about that? Give me that. Well, I have 3 bottles, but, you know. They actually let you... Oh, they do let you walk in here. Glad I checked. 20 bucks. Almost maxed out my rupees again. This is the way back from whence I came. Moving around in the water is a very odd experience for a humanoid. Up until you get used to it, at which point, you know, it's no longer weird. Oh, nope. Lucky, there's a lot of things that need to... Yeah. Although I already did the first donation segment of Mallow Mart. I need a water bomb. No, no. Game. Yeah, Shop Sanity is on, so Mallow Mart itself I have not yet done. So I am still going to need a fair bit of rupees. I already did the Goron hot spring water escort quest, so I only need 200 rupees to finish out the Mallow Mart donations, thankfully. Instead of the 2,000 that it usually is. Oh god, I remembered. I just remembered what this is and I don't like it. Bonk. Tadpoles. Ew. Typically I like frogs. This frog I do not like. Ugh. Ah, yourself. Ew. Well. Come on, Mumsy. Jump slash. Jump slash. Kidney punch, kidney punch, kidney punch, and pause. Kidney punch. Alright, Mumsy. Oh no, I've made you angry. Dope. Ow. Team 4-star fan. Yeah, admittedly. At least for some of the quips that they've got going for them. Look, some of their jokes are just relatable. Uh-oh. Game. Try not to do that again, thank you. Alright, Mumsy. Let's do this. Ooh! Jump slash. Jump slash. I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls, diddly-dee-dee. Alright, Mumsy. Let's finish this. Oh god! Stabbity. Did you get the tail carve on him? Oh god. I forgot that the chest was in a loogie. Oh my god. Ew. Hey, I found a sky character. Yay. Cool. I guess. Ooh. Clawshot chest. Before Deku Toad, submerged right, submerged left. Before Deku Toad chest? I'm gonna guess I got that. But there are still other missing characters. Well, excuse me, scholar. Hello. Ande. Andeska. Hello. I mean, fair's fair, I don't actually see any chest checks, but... Sensabean! Can I just say for the record that I really like what Team 4-Star did with the Ginyu Force? I actually like the stuff that they took for the Ginyu Force. Because, like, I grew up with it in the Toonami stuff, so, like, the Americanized stuff, and translations back then lacked some, well, I mean, understandably, they lacked a bit of polish. Like, one of the things that I think was really interesting, and, like, I kind of get why they did it. I mean, I very much get why they did it. The theme songs for a lot of American dubs of anime changed the music. And I get, you know, like, the reason why they did it is obviously because it's like, well, this is some weird foreign thing, and people in America aren't probably going to like it unless we make it a bit more related to their interests. So a lot of that stuff kind of wound up getting some strange changes to them. Oh, hello. Don't hit me. That's a treasure chest. I want that. Wait a minute. I already... I already got that. I already got that in this dungeon. I hope that's not gonna be a problem. Ooh. I forgot how you... Hey Kerrigan, welcome to the stream. I actually forgot how you raise the water level in this room. I figured that was worth a shot. Oh, move that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, you make a persuasive argument. Okay. So how many chests do I have left in here anyway? So I got something on the west hand. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've only got 3 chests left. Not the end of the world. Oh. I don't have a key for the central room, though. Hope one of these chests is that key. Well, conveniently, I can in fact turn the stairs and shunt the water this way. I am under the impression that you arrived in this aerospace via way of galactic shunt, so might I kindly suggest that you shunt off. And yes, you will find as you listen to me that I am several different types of nerd. Hi, friend. Would you kindly go away, Tactite? Don't hit me. Whee! That's Postal. I have not been keeping up with any of that. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Clear that up in post, as they say. Alright, I am out of here. What? KO what? KO Ken? No. Times? No, no, no! I've seen a fair bit of anime. Like, a lot of the stuff that I've seen is the earlier things, though, so... Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, I've seen all of those. I watched Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Yu Yu Hakusho, Witch Hunter Robin, which I want to watch again because I love Witch Hunter Robin. Ow. This is another one of those ones where it's like, this is a huge list, honestly, and it's not even a list that I'd consider complete for myself. There are ones that I want to watch that I just never got around to watching. You know how it is. Sometimes life just kind of gets away from you, and then you just don't have the opportunity. KO, crap. So, west, first floor. I have yet to go through those rooms. It would probably behoove me to go through those rooms. Am I right? So this is the east-hand side. Figure it would be a good idea to just kind of make sure that the first floor west-hand side is getting some water. I like the Lake Bed Temple, but I very much broke the order of operations in this dungeon wide open, and I've kind of been paying the price for it. Okay. I remember this. Go ahead and make sure this is ready. Pardon me. Look, Ma, one-handed. Which in this game can sometimes actually be quite dangerous. Go away. Go away. Blame it on the bats in my belfry. Nah. Just out of reach. Y'all are gonna make me lose my mind. Trust me, it's a short trip to insanity for me. Oh, thank God I hit that. Oh, right, this is a great way to get knocked off and fall to my death. Please don't. I said please don't. These bats never listen, guys. They're bullies. Don't bully me. Oh, I remember this place. I also remember distinctly not really caring for this place. Clank. That is such a pitiful spin attack. This room is just a pain. Hi. Get. Would you kindly die? Thank you. Just what I wanted for Christmas, you not existing anymore. Get over here, you overgrown Metroid. I heard something I don't like. Nothing of value here. Right then, moving on. Okay, upper floor. Cool. Right. Water bomb. Alright, bombfish. That's a thing. Like bombling, but in fish form. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Can't prove anything. Bye! Ooh, there's another bomb spot. Yeet. Kaboom. I don't want it. No solicitors. Post no bills. Okay, this is all fine and dandy, but is there a point to this? I am quite fond of Pokemon, yes. I will say that that is a series that I kind of fell out of direct attachment to. But, for instance, I haven't done Sword and Shield. Do I want to do this right now? I could, in theory, do this right now. I'm trying to think. I think the last Pokemon game I played was Sun and Moon. Okay, so back when I first played this, I thought this was actually really neat. This was a really neat idea. Hopefully this is the big key. That is not the big key. There's also the second bit of lantern oil I've gotten in this. Why? Nice little light show. I'm not amused. Coliseum or XT Gale of Darkness? I did not play either of those. I did have, God, not Coliseum. What was it called? The N64 game that had, like, all of the fighting capability stuff. Arena? Is that what it was called? Found the big key. Stadium. That's the name. That's the name of the game. Pokemon Stadium. That actually taught me a lot about how to play that game, come to think of it. Well, it would appear to me that we have gotten all the treasures, which would make Morpheal my next stop. So, like, N64 era, I was, God, around the, I want to say almost 9 to 11 years old. I might be overestimating how young I was there. But in any case, like, that whole process was, like, at that point in time, there wasn't a whole lot of research that you could do into the games you were playing, because things like GameFAQs were still in their infancy, and, well, somewhat infancy. The GameCube came out around 2003. In 2003, I was 18 years younger than I am today. 18 years, right? Yeah, 18 years. Cripes, I'm old. So take that, so bring that down 7. I was 13 when the GameCube came out. N64 was like 98, 99-ish? I don't think it was that far back. Well, it certainly wasn't 2000. In any case, I was still quite young. So, I mean, 8 to 9, that's roughly accurate. That was also back when, like, websites and things like that were still kind of gaining their self. God, I'm having difficulty finding the words to speak right now. So really, there wasn't a whole lot you could do to research games and, like, what you needed to do for things. And you had to trust things like Nintendo Power and, well, sometimes you even had to trust the word of your friends in school. And given the fact that I had very few of those for a long period of time, on top of the fact that the ones that I did weren't exactly the most reliable on that sort of information, Pokemon Stadium was a bit of a boon, in that it taught me how to properly play Pokemon and properly fight. Like, there were things that I didn't know about that game until I played Stadium. 1997 for the EU. Wow. Okay. So I was pretty accurate in my guesses of when the N64 came out. Whee! And I think typically Nintendo consoles come out later for the EU than they do for America. Because I think the EU has different standards of quality. that require them to do more vetting before they let it out to the general public. I may be talking out of the side of my face there, though. I also don't know how that would very strictly apply to game consoles. Although, Europe does have a different standard of video encoding. They have PAL, we have NTSC. So that might actually explain why it takes a bit more for the consoles to come out to Europe, is because they had to change it to a different encoding standard. Hi, Morpheal. You're disgusting. Wonder if I can get the tail carve on this one. Oh. No, 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 no. Ew, 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 ew. Let me go, let me go. Ew. I don't need your help. Morpheal. Morpheal's gross. Okay, fine. Say what you're gonna say so I can stop you doing that thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a year difference between Japan and EU release in the N64. Hi. Dang it. Oh, is that enough? No, no. It's just letting out bombfish. Bombfish chaff. Didn't matter because I got the eyeball again. Good. Now I don't have to be on the bottom anymore. I think getting the tail carve on this is going to be a bit more difficult. I like the music for Morpheal. Is that Kazu's grandpa? It could be. Look, Midna, just because I fail a couple of times does not mean that I need you every time. Stabbity, 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 stabbity. This game made by the Havoc engine. Bonk. Stabbity, 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 slash. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh no, it's angry. Consarn it. Get back here, Morpheal. Stab! Doing that to his eye on the Wii was so satisfying. I can imagine. Okay. I have a question. We went into a temple at the bottom of a lake. We went down at least 2 floors, even further down. He cracked that wall, and the water's draining out. Where? Where is this water going? Oh yeah. Considering I have three fused shadows, I did beat these 3 bosses. And you, and you. Y'all are done. I'll just take that, thank you. To an underground cave. Zand. So. Shall we? What's the heart container? Cool, $50 for beating an eel. Aquifers, maybe? Possibly. Pretty sure there's nothing else I need to do. And that is Moorfield done. But you know, that brings up a good question. What do I do now? Simple explanation, now you have underground rivers. Well, yeah. I suppose that makes sense. Well, I went through the dungeon and got kinda nothing for it. Well, no, I didn't. Okay, this wasn't pointless. I did get the ball and chain. So... I got the ball and chain. Using Zelda... Yeah, I mean, using Zelda logic just went poof. It was something that was dramatically important, or dramatically weighted, and therefore... I mean, it's pretty stark to watch the entire battlefield drain of water and kill the eel by suffocation. Right, I just realized there's a couple of things I can do. May as well watch this. I love the music for this. He is a clown, Kurgan. You know, I just realized these two are the replacement for Tingle. Falby and Fire are the replacement for Tingle. Because, I mean, this dude's pretty made up, too. Although he is fabulous. I like Falby. Not this time. He went through Flight by Foul. Oh god, no wonder I hated them so much. Ah, I see. So what you're saying is, in the D&D campaign, I should include clowns. And then there will be a murder streak through the entire kingdom. Okay, there's things I can do. As a matter of fact, I think I kind of want to go this way. Yeah, I want to go this way first. I should have gone the other way. Because there's a North Hyrule check that I want to do with the ball and chain. Whoa, okay. It's going the wrong way. Go that way. Go. Epona, would you kindly? I am still wearing the Zora tunic, I just noticed, because I just lost 3 3/3 hearts. They'll be destroyed with the doors. Doors, the ultimate evil. You Now, I had to be careful on webcam because I realized that you might see when I'm getting ideas. No. I think I need to go this way. Stab. Okay, ball and chain. The PPEG is a door. It's the door, Kurgan. The door. Oh look, there's stuff behind that ice. Oh, this is a push block puzzle. Great. This is just what I wanted for Christmas. Some impressive weaponry in here. How about that? Sad ice puzzle. Yeah, Blizetta's dungeon. God, what do I even want to call it? The mansion? I think it is. Frostpeak Mansion. That temple, I kind of liked it though. It was a charming it was a charming change of pace, I would say. You know, I can walk this way until Snow Peak Ruins. Yeah. You know, I can walk these blocks until I'm blue in the face. This isn't gonna do much. Yeah. Pokemon PTSD, yes. Hold up. This actually might work. Kind of. I'm probably doing this completely the wrong way. I'm trying to think of how I can get it to work. Oh! Got it. Yeah. Go like this. Hunt. This. Hunt. This. Oh, I thought I was done. I just got a full facial headache. Oh, this is evil. I think I can do this. Oh, wait. Heck. Heck. Well, at least sets this up for something. I mean, failure ostensibly, but we'll see. Well, no, because I can do this. That's cool. Ka-thunk. Honey? Oh, I get it. Oh boy. So how do I want to do this? Wait. So if I bump it all the way over here, it's going to fly across like so. That's just... That just feels like an infinite loop. Thunk. because in that direction it is an infinite loop, rather. However, if I do this, I am SMRT Smirt. There's at least some gray matter in the middle of all of this sludge that's in my head. May not have been the quickest route, but it is a route that works. Thank you kindly. The Lord is testing me. To get into a situation in which I can walk these blocks out from a direction. Bonk. So I can do that. This is why I said it was a pain. Yeah. I mean, sliding block puzzles tend to be. I mean, the aim of the game is to walk the blocks, which I get. The trick is keeping this momentum. Because wait. Almost. So, like, I've got a block now to the point where I can start attempting to get the build out from the edge. And that's where things get a little tough for me to remember, if I'm honest. Wait a minute. Because then I can go like this. Shaitan. Then I can go like this. I can go like this. Again, I say, sometimes there's some gray matter in this lump of sludge that I call a brain. Ta-da! Treasure. What you got? $50 for being so smart. I got my good grades allowance. Wait a minute. I have over 1,000 rupees. Why do I have over 1,000 rupees? Also, I should go to Kakariko and finish out Malomart. There's other checks to do there too. Bye! That was close. See, the ones in the Ice Temple aren't that bad, though. Ooh, Aura's Memo. I could have gone and done Aura's Memo. I'll go back for that later. I go this way. Why do I go this way? Because Kakariko is this way, technically. Although it's about to turn nighttime, and I don't like that. Oh, donut! Oh, God, my face, and everything beneath it hurts. Sorry, opponent. By the time I make it to Kakariko, it's gonna be nighttime. Bing. There's an evil wall there. Wall, the cousin to door. Especially those evil ne'er-do-wells, the load-bearing walls. Fought the first two? Yes, I have fought the first two bosses. So the way this randomizer works at present is that it has these sort of layers to them. So all things considered, this randomizer is somewhat linear in how it presents itself. So I had to at least find the slingshot within a specific number of checks. Because it basically has been walking me through the dungeons in the order in which you would typically use them. Like, go and do them. That doesn't mean that you can't find some of the other items before, like, well before the dungeon, but they say that, like, the item for a specific dungeon is within this lump of checks or earlier. That's kind of how it works. It is nighttime, but is it too nighttime? Are you closed? Please don't be closed. You're not closed. Good. Alright, buddy. Alien Shield, sold out. Okay, that's cool and all, but... Shop tracker. Bum bum bum. There is the Hawkeye, which is in theory able to be checked. However, does not appear to be showing up. And you know, I'm gonna go back in and see if something changes there. Nope. Interesting. They say I should be getting the Hawkeye check, but I do not have it. Oh well. Did remember it for a while now. No. I need you. Then I go... Sorry, folks. I'm doing a safety save at this point, because... well... I've been bitten in the past. As others in the chat can, in fact, attest. Do you still take money? No. I wonder if I go and check out Malomart in the Castle Town. Oh, right. I have Ashe's sketch, right? I don't appear to actually have Ashe's sketch. Or Aur's memo, for that matter. Okay, I get it. Pretty sure that Rawless is still in the area. Coral Earring is another check I can do. Hi, Poe. Know where to show the papers to? No. I know where to show the papers. Aur's memo goes to the Cannoneer, and, Ashe's... Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh. Great Fairy Steers. I have 4 bottles. Okay. Come to think of it, did I? No, I didn't. I do not have the coral earring. But yeah, Aura's memo goes to the Cannoneer, and Ashay's sketch goes to Zora's up until you figure out that Prince Rallis was good at landing the fish, and then you show him the sketch, and he says, "Here, take this earring. It's a memento from my mother, but she probably wants you to have it." And he's not technically wrong. Yeah, that chest is the coral earring check, which I can now check off, actually. Coral earring, done. The Watchtower Alco chest I cannot do. The Archery Heart Piece. Is that... No. No, it's not. I'm not sure what the Archery Heart Piece is in Kakariko. No. Link, why do you do that? Why do you torture your horse so? Well, the archery check isn't over here, that's for darn sure. You get to do it during the day. Probably. I think it involves having the Hawkeye, because that way you can snipe from across Kakariko. In the meantime... How do I want to do this? Also, I still never got the Hawkeye. Talk to Mallow and he sets up targets for you. If he's outside. Oh, okay. Hawkeye isn't required, but it's nice. Hawkeye allows you to snipe from across the map. It's fun. It's cute you think you're catching up with me, but you're not. Ow. I've been shot. Yeah, try and run, I dare ya. Oh. So our ever-lovely Mallow Mart is to the southeast of Center Town. I love this song. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh boy. Okay. This is the thing that's happening now. Cool! I just shelled out 600 rupees for a bug. And that is the Phasmid. And that was, what? This is red potion, blue potion, the magic armor, Hot spring. Ooh, I didn't do... Yes, Malamart theme is best theme. Okay. Ah, shelled out 15 to get 20. Snail! This is such a blurst image. This is the best. This is amazing. Ba, ba, ba. Red potion, blue potion. The hot spring water's in South Castletown, isn't it? Also have a bunch of bugs to turn into Agatha. He was twerking before it's cool. I mean, at the very least, that booty weren't quitting. Sure. Spent 20 rupees to get 20 rupees. Got my money back. Alright. Now let's switch back over to the map tracker. I've got 6 checks, supposedly. Still can't technically get Giovanni, because I don't have that set. I don't have the ability to do that yet. I can't dig. Auru's memo. My dear. I'm gonna double check and make sure though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I am up to date on the amount of bugs I have. I like Agatha's theme too. Cool. Red potion. You know, one of the dungeons is just going to be full of bugs, isn't it? Or the Poes are going to be full of bugs. Ew. I actually don't know what the logic is behind Agatha's turn-ins. Come to think of it, I'm a little worried about that. That's a post soul. Pretty sure that I've turned in all the bugs I own. Yes. I think that she's like, I think she's a teenager. I don't remember precisely how old Agatha is. I do, however, recall that she is a featured fighter in Hyrule Warriors, and is also pretty badass, not gonna lie. No, I've never gone north. I wonder what happens if I do. I do have the 3 fused shadows now. You know, the sound effects in this game hit differently when you're using a headset and you have locational sound. So, Arbiter's Grounds, Frost Peak. Bling, bling. The Temple of Time and City in the Sky. And then Zant. I've done the checks for Malomart. I'm thinking at this point the Hawkeye's probably in Kakariko. And then I can go back to the lake for Auru's memo. I could also go to... Actually, 2 birds, 1 stone. I can, well, actually, kind of 3 birds, 1 stone, come to think of it. If I can do the side quest properly. Epona, you absolute beast. Beating up moblins while I'm in the city. So, I can run to Kakariko, and then I can go to North Hyrule, go through the northern pathway up to Zora's Domain. Apparently I can unlock Ashay's sketch, get that check done, come back to Zora's Domain, go downriver a little bit, try for the bomb bag check, see how well that goes. As I recall, I wasn't that great at controlling the boat, though, so that's going to be fun. Also, I think I might be getting slightly ahead of myself. I am running a mite low on time left here, but I can at least get Ashay's sketch. It's like one of the big things that's kind of keeping me from doing much at this point in time is having the crystal to change into a wolf at will. You guys are officially, like, fully closed at this point now, right? I would bet. Just gonna check and make sure. Oh, you're still open. I'm impressed. Okay, so why am I not getting Hawkeye? Time is money, so quit wasting both. Sure thing, pal. I forget how you get the Hawkeye to show up. Like, what's the logic trigger that's missing to get that to show up? This is one of those times where I wish I kind of had the, hey, this is what our tracker is looking at to say that you were able to do this. Old Goron twerking. I mean, it's not as bad as Old Man Ass. That will forever be burned into my retinas. You know what I'm glad I don't have to do? Showdowns on the bridge. I'm so glad I don't have to do those fights. But if I ever do a legit run of this, I'm going to have to do that. Oh god. I'm gonna have to surround your character with doors next time we play. Indestructible 20-inch thick steel doors. From all angles. Oh no! Alright. Might as well head up north. Ooh! Hold down the 40, Pona. Okay. And then I swan dive off of this edge. Sploosh. Climb up here, go this way. Soaking wet and walking into an icy mountain. That's a good idea. It's a great way to live your life. Ashay's sketch. She would normally be here. She is not. That's 100 rupees. As nice as that is, it's not strictly useful for much longer. Auru's memo. Okay. Just gonna place that down there and move this way. Boom. Yeah, sure, it's money. Money's nice. I have 29 postals? I keep losing track. I've almost hit 30 postals and I've yet to go see Giovanni. But like, the way this is going right now, I don't have a whole lot left that I can check. Cool. kind of surprised I got that. I like the music for this. Woohoo! Actually doing better at this than I imagined I would. Nah, that's not good. Oh, bouncing's a bad idea. Okay, good. Good to know. I have no idea how you're supposed to... I don't know how many you're supposed to get to make this a good run. Bounce. Please don't bounce. Dang it. Dang it. Well, I got 21 points at least. Oh boy. No idea if that was good enough. Probably not, but guess we'll find out. Okay. So how terrible did I do? Oh. No. Thank you. Oh god, 25 points. I was close, and that's what makes it even worse. Like you can see the towers of the Arbiter's grounds in the distance. Oh look, a treasure chest. That's probably Auru's memo. $20. Okay. But like... Hi. I haven't done it yet. Well, now I'm curious. They're not telling me that I'm able to do anything in the Arbiter's grounds. I would imagine that's because I don't have the crystal yet. Because at this point in time, I'm supposed to be going to the Sacred Grove and getting the Master Sword. And you don't give me the ability to cannon out there. So, like, let me just double check. If I click this on the tracker, oh yeah, that breaks this game wide open. So, the thing I'm looking for is the crystal. Like, full stop, the thing I'm looking for is the crystal. And what gets me about that is that I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know where... Like, I don't have a whole lot of checks left that I can actually get to, is the thing. So I'm kind of at a loss as to what I'm supposed to do. Nope. Oh, sorry. Huh. Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but I think I have to do the archery check. For starters. But I also, again, want to go back to Kakariko and see about the Hawkeye. So they say that I should be able to do the Hawkeye check, and yet I can't. Ball from one side to the other. I'm blanking on where that is. Looks like part of my problem right now is that I don't have the ability to reach grottos. So I need to be able to dig next to the fishing place. Oh, right, that little thing in the fishing area. There's like a mini game for getting better lures. It doesn't show that as a thing to track. Like, the only things it showed me in the fishing place were the heart piece in the bottle as checks. So I think that minigame is just not an actual check. Birds. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't recall the logic at which point you get the Hawkeye to show up. It's the middle of the night and I'm going to Kakariko. Yeah, you're still open. I just watched the store populate. You know what? See what happens. Okay. I do in fact have 30 postals. As for Barnes bomb bag is just the one you buy, I believe, and I already got that as I recall. Considering I can buy bombs from him. Oh, and bomb links now. Not even really sure why I walked in here. Should probably try to find my way into Kakariko Village when it's not nighttime for starters. Renado's letter and the horse call. Which I can't get yet either. Well, at the very least, I can get myself into position to try that mini-game again. Oh yeah, I still have bugs to find. Namely, I have the dayflies and the snails, I believe. Bomb arrow game is next to the fishing place, yep. I got 21 points in my first run, and I am so angry because I needed 25 to win. That's typically my luck with that sort of game, though. I think the game I'm talking about is in the fishing. Yeah, the labyrinth game is basically what it is. Ooh. So, like, the problem I have right now is that, well, you can see the tracker above me. I need the crystal. But as far as checks go, I don't really have a lot to do. It's not fun to do on the Wii. Yeah, I, again, can imagine. Back in the day where the motion controls were still a bit primitive. That's one way of putting it. I'd imagine even with the Wii Motion Plus, it wasn't all that brilliant. As a matter of fact, would it have even worked with the Wii Motion Plus? Like, it would still work like a Wii with like a Wiimote, but I don't think it would actually get the increased tracking. I can't do Master Sword, although I also already have Master Sword because I got it from other checks. Because, like, the problem that I have right now is that I can't become a wolf because I don't have the crystal. Yeah. Like, if I had that, this game would be just cracked wide open. Because I actually did a quick check off of that. Like, I updated the tracker to say I did get the, that I did get the thing, that I got the crystal, and, like, everything lit up. Lava cave. Yes, I have. There it is. This thing. Right? Yeah, this is the thing. It won't even let me do it. Interesting. Hmm? Oh, there's an Ordon bee nest nearby. Like, at this point in time, as far as I can tell, I've got all of 2 checks that I can do. That I can actually do. One of them is this minigame. The bomb bag minigame. However, I have reached that point in time with my compensation for starting late that I have to start thinking about moving on. However, stick with me, folks, because I'm not just going to drop out on you out of nowhere. Go ahead and save this. Alright. And then we're going to pop back here. Alright, folks. Thanks for joining me on another whirlwind adventure through the land of, well, Twilight Princess. Yeah, I've reached one of those bottleneck situations where I'm not really sure what's going to come of things. And there's a part of me that's kind of tempted to see about, like, checking to see what's up next, but I don't know for certain. There are ways that I can make it work with me, but I don't want to necessarily cheat for some definition of the word. So I'm kind of hoping that this winds up panning out properly. Good night, Mandy. Thanks for joining me tonight. And thank you, everybody, for coming to the stream tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you around. And if you like what you see, of course, you know how to follow. And don't forget to brag about me to the people you know and love. I always want to extend the invitation to other people that might be amused by watching me flail at video games and sometimes make some progress along the way. Uh, I am on Twitter. My VODs are uploaded to YouTube for safekeeping. The links to both of those are in my bio. However, I also recently got these. My Twitter and my YouTube. Set up in chat commands. Just making sure that those properly show up. In the meantime, finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those that lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch my VODs, I appreciate you. And now let's find somebody to raid. Get my list up and running. Well, Shaya's still running. Mako is playing something. Maxie is playing Resident Evil. Cool. Wow. I must be stuck in that witching hour of games, unfortunately. At least for the people that I follow. Is Shia still going strong, or is he going to be wrapping up? He might still be going strong, actually. So I think we're going to go over and see Shia. But before that... here is our raid message. And... that should be the name. Yes, Raid Shiabun. Alright, folks, we're getting set up to run out to Shiabun, who is playing a collection of scary games under Games and Demos. Shiabun has definitely got some great comedic energy going for him, so I get the feeling he's going to be able to cut through the tension of the horror games in the meantime. But with that, I will extend it one more time. Thank you for coming. Now, let's go greet another, shall we?